I've been influenced again. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 8 resources that I found here on YouTube thanks to amazing content creators sharing with you guys what they love. I've ended up purchasing several of these things and I want to share with you guys 8 of my favorites. So let's get started. Hi, my name is Katie and welcome to Life in the Mundane. I am a second generation homeschool mom of 6 beautiful kiddos, and on this channel we talk all things resources. I love to share with you resources that are going to help you in your homeschooling and help encourage you in your biblical parenting and how you can utilize those to their fullest potential so that you can make the most of the little moments. First up, we have to talk about Addition Facts That Stick by Kate Snow. This book is actually part of a series, Multiplication Facts That Stick, Division Facts That Stick, and Subtraction Facts That Stick. All of these were recommended by Megan over at Pennies and Salt, and we have absolutely been loving it. We've just started with the addition, but I can guarantee you we're going to be going through all of them, as this is just an easy to implement 6-week curriculum designed to supplement anything you're currently using, or even if you're not homeschooling and you want to do this after school. This is truly designed to help your child visualize these concepts, and through games and just fun play, they're actually going to learn a lot of their facts. It's designed to be taught on day 1. There's an easy to follow lesson that you literally just open and go and read what is read there. And then for the 4 days following that, you'll be doing a game and a few math drill worksheets. Has significantly improved my daughter's addition fact skills, and I can't wait to get into the further books. Next up is Our Homeschool Plan recommended these book timers off of Amazon. And I just happened to find a Mandalorian one. It's got the movable image here. So these book timers, she said that she absolutely loved because you could set the timer. So if your child at the end of the night, you're like, you can stay up reading for this long, they could use this. I'm actually putting this in my son's stocking, which is the reason why it's not opened yet, because for his reading lessons, he has to read for so many minutes a day. And because he is dyslexic, this is not necessarily always an enjoyable experience. So I thought adding a little something fun to help him see visually how much time he has left would be something that would be exciting to him. So thank you, Our Homeschool Plan, for this recommendation. Speaking of other homeschool YouTubers, I am doing this video in collaboration with a couple of my friends. I invited them to come share what they have been influenced by. So there will be a playlist up in the iCards and down in the description below, so be sure to check that out when this video is over. Next up is something I was influenced to purchase from Leilani over at Living with Eve. Leilani loves all things science, if you don't know this about her, and she recommended getting one of these atom building kits. Last year we were doing Apologia's physics and chemistry, and there were so many lessons centered around the atom, how it's designed, what are the different parts, what are the different makeups of different combinations, and so she highly recommended getting this as a visual hands-on experience, and I cannot recommend it enough. It comes in this kit and it has instructions for you that you can easily follow to make different combinations and different designs. Your child will really love doing this hands-on experience, whether or not you're going through that in science right now or you just want to use it as an extra supplement to your homeschool. Next up is Wendy over from Play Prep Pray. Wendy recommended the What Your Preschooler Needs to Know books. Now this is an older version. I got mine off of Thrift Books, which I will leave a link down below if you guys want to check out a coupon code for Thrift Books. There is a newer, prettier version that you can get on Amazon as well, but she really loves this book and I have absolutely loved it too. We're actually almost done with reading it, but the way it is designed is it has multiple sections, one on poems, one on songs, one on stories. Those are typically going to be fairy tale type stories, history, science, art, and then just sort of some general information about what your preschooler needs to know. The idea though here is this is not like a textbook that's talking about how you need to teach your preschooler. Instead, it's fun and engaging stories, songs, poetry, history lessons that you can read along with your kids. So it's an amazing resource. With preschool, I don't feel the need to have a ton of curriculum for my children. So having this, being able to open up and say, okay, we're going to read one story out of here a day. We're going to sing a couple of songs out of here. And then every once in a while, we'll read one history or one science lesson. It has just been a fantastic resource. We also have gotten What Your Kindergartner Needs to Know. We just have it, we're finishing this one first and then going to move into that one. Next up was a resource that is small, but mighty and powerful. And I cannot even tell you how much I am loving this one. I got this resource from Loving My Littles, and it is a Ticonderoga pencil. Now, We've been using Ticonderoga pencils in our homeschool since the beginning. Like, we absolutely love them. I won't allow any other kind of pencil in my home because they just don't hold up. However, in her video, she actually showed these beginner Ticonderoga pencils. So I don't know if you can tell, but they're a little bit thicker than your average pencil. And more importantly, they're triangular, which is going to be really hard to see in this video, but that way they actually sit well with beginning writers who need that help with the pencil grasp, and so it's going to lay flat into their hand. And this has been huge. So my 3 youngest use these pencils, while my older ones just use the typical Ticonderoga pencils, and it is a complete game changer. Next up is a resource that I actually purchased off of YouTube far before I even thought about having my own YouTube channel. I used to watch Rebecca over at Homeschool On. Actually, when I watched her, the channel actually had a totally different name, and she had recommended Grammar Galaxy. And so I looked at it. I was just so excited to find something that was easy to implement, that I could do with multiple children. And so I went and purchased my own, and I have been hooked ever since. Grammar Galaxy is a really fun introduction into grammar. It is hands-on for your kids. There's a fun story about this family who lives in a galaxy far, far away and is saving the world from all of these different crises that come up, and your children get to be a part of that mission and they get to help with it. What I loved about it is the first beginning books really have very little writing. It is more verbally done, or it has more like highlighting yes or no, or circle or draw lines for, so very little writing. And so it was something that all of my kids could join in on. It also has adaptions for older students of additional activities that you can have them to do. I have made an entire video about what you need to know about Grammar Galaxy, a look inside of it. I will link that up in the iCards and down in the description as well. Next up would have to be Humility and Doxology. If you guys have not checked out her YouTube channel, her Instagram, her podcast, you need to go check it out. She shares all sorts of wonderful resources for homeschooling parents, and a couple of the things that she's been sharing has been fun Thanksgiving books for your kids. So this one is Thank You, Sarah. It is a book all about Thanksgiving traditions and about how they came into being. And then another one that she recommended was Squanto's Journey. So both of these have been one that I grabbed because I saw them on her favorite list, and she has awesome recommendations for literature for your kiddos. So I'm gonna leave the link down below for the rest of her Thanksgiving recommendations. We did get a few more off of those as well, but you should definitely go check her out and follow her for more book ideas. Last but not least is Rachel over at 7 and All. She has made this amazing curriculum for Christmas. As you can see, I've got the cards behind me, and this is the teacher's guide, and she definitely influenced me to purchase this, and I am so glad that I did. We actually did this last year, and it has been just a really perfect mix of reading fun literature, getting to do a few activities, ones that you'll actually find time to do during the busy season, not ones that are over the top or require tons of extra material, and we have just really been enjoying it. Each day has a card that goes with it with beautiful illustrations talking about a different Christmas tradition from all over the world. It has a little blurb that you read to your kids. It has a scripture passage that you can add in as well. It has a song that you can sing or listen to just for that day. It has a low prep activity and a book that you'll read. And then it does have extras if you are that mom that just is feeling particularly the Christmas spirit and wants to go above and beyond. I'm actually going to leave a video right here for you guys to be able to go check out this curriculum, see what it involves, see some of the books that is involved in that. And I hope you guys will go check out the other videos here in this playlist and see what other moms were influenced to buy. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.